Good morning, Sagittarius. Welcome to this general sun, moon, rising reading. You're watching Emrys Tarot. Just get the cards a few shuffles here. It is a sun, moon, rising reading. Okay, we'll talk a little bit about finances, work, relationships, and see where we go. If you like my videos, please feel free to contact me using the email in the description box below. I'll be more than happy to send you the information on personal readings. So, see what's going on with you. Straight off the bat here, Sagittarius, I'm getting there's travel involved. Okay, you are on the move, some of you. Certainly you are moving on from the past. Okay, you're coming into a much calmer frame of mind. There's something here that you were very anxious about. It's the energy around that is waning. There's more trust coming in with something. There's been something here that you don't trust. Okay, you've got the Judgment card here. You're in the process of making a very, very important decision in your life. Okay, oh, and you're in your own power. Look at you go. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Things are much calmer now. You've kind of centered yourself here. You're ready to communicate with somebody. I'm getting for some of you, this is perhaps somebody from the past or somebody that's where things have not been going too well. Okay, it's been this on and off. There's been a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting. Okay, Five of Swords. Maybe here some of you made a decision in the past to walk away from somebody, but now there's a rethink. This is either you or somebody, but there's somebody here from your past coming back into your life. Okay. Getting there's a lot of emotion attached to this, very, very deep emotion. Some of you are married, maybe still married, okay, but living separately. Maybe you're separated. Wow. Something in the past that you tried to create and it didn't work out. It became too much of a burden. There was too many distractions. Now you're much more focused. I'm kind of getting you took a step back from something. It was too tumultuous, too erratic. There's been this period of rethink. There we go. Yeah, straight off the bat, look. Brand new cycle. Wow. So between now, we've got a Sagittarius new moon in December. Okay, I'm kind of getting, so between now and September, there's this kind of thing evolving between you and somebody here. Wow. Much more openness. I'm kind of getting there wasn't a lot of openness. It was like a closed book, a relationship. There's much more openness, much more freedom about it, much more comfort zone. I'm picking up a very comfortable energy around you, Sagittarius. There's a change of direction here. Like I say, you've been struggling. You've been putting these struggles behind you. You're very focused now. It's like you've taken a good hard look at your past and say, okay, this is what I want. With that Knight of Swords, you're perhaps dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Right. Well, Aquarius is a fixed sign. Okay. In the position of autumn. So between now and autumn, I'm kind of getting things are going to improve between you and somebody. On the work front, I'm picking up the internet and expansion in whatever work you do, or you traveling to a better job. But certainly putting yourself in a position here where you feel very balanced. Okay. Experience has taught you to be a bit more self-restrained, but you're certainly in a much calmer frame of mind with somebody here. Six of Swords, that indicates travel or somebody at a distance. Moon card, Pisces energy. So there's some very emotional choices here. Now, the Moon card is, to me, the fulfillment It's where you no longer take things for granted. You no longer hide things. There's things opening up. Okay. Feelings, thoughts, all coming to light. All right. And with the moon card, this is kind of settling. The challenge was settling the differences between you. Now, you're, wait, for those of you that are dealing with an ex or a person from your past, your view of the past is entirely different from theirs. So it's kind of like now with this Six of Swords, getting together with this person to kind of, despite your differences and despite your goals in life, I'm kind of getting here. In the past you wanted two very, very different things. Okay. It's a bit like, it was a bit like trying to mix oil and water. All right. You don't know where this will lead you, but it's kind of like you're willing to take a chance. Okay. A lot of you have been reviewing your past and you're seeing it much more honestly. Overcoming fear, apprehension. Been feeling stuck, but there's been a lot of changes. Wow, you feel somebody abandoned you or you abandoned somebody. And it got you thinking. It's like this was needed. I'm kind of getting here, this person reacted. I'm getting here, somebody took you at your word. It's like you said to them, or somebody, there was a, I'm picking up the words too much at this time. I'm picking up this word, please stop. And they did. And it kind of got you thinking, whoa. Wherever it was, the energy between you two shifted. Okay, somebody, there was a strengthening of attitude here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Somebody here took your word, Sagittarius, and it got you thinking, or you took them at their word. Wow. In the past, there was this like Leo card, the Strength card, and the Four of Wands. Because of circumstances, there was a lot of self-restraint here. I'm kind of getting here, things got carried away, things got overzealous. Ooh. I'm picking up here quite recently, the last 4 weeks, 4 months, I'm getting fours. Is very important to you, the number four. Perhaps you've been seeing synchronous fours, I don't know, but four, right? 4 weeks, 4 months. It's kind of like you set a date. There's relocation here. Again, for some of you, you're the sort of person that likes to travel. Wow. Well, the stress is nearly over. There is reconciliation here. Experience has taught you many things with this situation, this person. Right. There's a reconciliation here, but it's very, very different. Kind of getting whatever lifestyle you were leading in the past, whatever lifestyle this other person was leading in the past. It's like that's all finished. There's a coming together here. It's not forgetting the past, but it's reforming the future on a different level. That's what I'm getting. Finances, I'm getting, you've been stuck. Maybe you lost your job. Finances have been very, very tight. What I'm getting here is you coming up with some bright ideas. Okay, something you've been fearing. Okay, you've now got the strength and the courage to have a go at it. Wow. I'm seeing improvements in your finances as well, with a bit of planning, with a bit of tightening your belt. Okay. Eight of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Like I say, you maybe lost your job. things got a bit too uncomfortable in a work environment here, and you perhaps feel it's time to leave. I'm picking up here for some of you, returning to a job or a place, returning. Yeah, there's a return here to a place where you worked before, or the Six of Cups is coming to terms with the past, okay, and a job you wanted to do, an idea you had to create something for yourself, got waylaid because of distractions or because of financial difficulties. But there's now a I'm picking up this energy of recouping. You certainly figure out what you want. There's a lot of responsibility here. Aries energy, that's all about taking action, taking responsibility. King of Wands, you're taking the initiative here, but much more balanced. Some of you will be dealing with the authorities on some form or another. This could mean anything from solicitors to booking tickets to buying and selling homes. But here, there is a recoup of finances through careful planning. Either way, you are getting control. Well, getting control of yourself. Other areas, outside of your choices, your reactions, what you say, this is saying let go of control issues. You can't control everything. You're certainly ready to encourage somebody. There's a work in progress here. Wow. You're certainly in your mind and with your enthusiasm processing a way forward. There's a chance to do something new here. If you've been on the dating game, okay, I'm kind of getting that's all stopping. You've singled somebody out. This juggling act, whatever it is you've been juggling, work and finances, whatever, there's now much more balance. There is travel here. There is relocation. Wow. There is making a specific strategy to build a new life for yourself, but keeping your independence. Okay. There's some aspects of your life that are unsurmountable. Okay. Like, say, your age and experience. Okay. Maybe you're even retired. Okay. You're still married, but living separately. And you think, well, it's not worth getting divorced now, but you've met somebody else. Okay. And it's going forward with a strategy with somebody else to be a very comfortable lifestyle for yourself. There's a lot of motivation here, that's for sure. You're somehow motivating somebody else, they're motivating you, and it's like exponential, but it's creating a new life, but not necessarily marriage. This is all about creating a very, very happy environment, but keeping your independence here. There is some aspects about your life that are at the stage you're at, you feel are unsurmountable. Okay, they can't change. It's like a fixed energy. Not all of you are married, but some of you may feel, well, I've gone through life with certain ways and habits, and it's I can't change. I can't change. But somehow making it work. Picking up a rejuggling of your finances, a bit more plan taking place with a bit more patience. You can put your finances back on track. Maybe you've been saving to take a holiday. That looks like that's going to come off later in the year. This is kind of like a work in progress. This is not instant. This is allowing things to develop at a natural pace. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.